Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is enjoying their day. Please subscribe and like the video before continuing. The Young and the Restless spoilers for Thursday, September 14th, suggest some major moments in Genoa City. Someone has a load of questions, while another spills a secret, and a character offers her rival some unsolicited advice. What's on the horizon for Thursday's show? Time to find out. Jack Abbott has questions. The Young and the Restless spoilers for Thursday, September 14th, reveal that Jack Abbott, Peter Bergman, will have a ton of questions for Billy Abbott, Jason Thompson, and it sounds like this centers around the Abbott Communications launch. Make sure to check out our weekly Y&R spoilers here. The big party was canceled at the hands of Kane Ashby, Billy Flynn, and now it also seems that Abbott Communications might not end up happening, as Kane has other AI plans for Billy, Sally Spectra, Courtney Hope, and Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford. As Jack backed Abbott Communications, what kind of explanation will Billy give him when it comes to nixing the entire idea? The Young and the Restless spoilers tease that Jack Abbott is about to step into a period of deep suspicion and strategic questioning, setting off a ripple effect through the Abbott family and across Genoa City's corporate and personal landscape. For decades, Peter Bergman portrayed Jack has shown a man who can be both a charming executive and a ruthless tactician, but also a father, brother, and friend who genuinely cares about the people in his orbit. This combination of heart and edge makes him uniquely dangerous when he starts asking hard questions, and upcoming episodes hint that Jack's instincts are tingling again. Something doesn't add up in his world, and whenever Jack Abbott senses a mystery, viewers know a big storyline is about to unfold. Jack's questions appear to be aimed at several fronts at once. Inside Jabot, he's been sensing undercurrents of dissent, potential leaks, and hidden agendas. As CEO, he's always balancing business with family. But spoilers suggest he may be on the verge of discovering a betrayal or a secret deal that could shake the company to its core. His history with rivals like Victor Newman, Tucker McCall, and Audra Charles has taught him to be vigilant. And fans are buzzing that one of these adversaries may be trying to use someone close to Jack as a pawn. The idea that Jack might once again be forced to choose between protecting his company and protecting his loved ones is classic Y&R storytelling. On the personal side, Jack's life is equally complicated. His romance with Diane has brought him stability, but also controversy, with many in Genoa City questioning whether he can truly trust her after everything that has happened. If Diane's past or her connection to other schemers becomes relevant again, Jack's questions could shift from corporate to intimate, testing the foundations of their relationship. Spoilers hint that Jack may begin to notice inconsistencies in Diane's stories or in the behavior of people around her, setting off an investigation that could either clear her name once and for all or blow their reunion apart. Jack's protective streak toward his siblings and children also fuels his suspicion. Kyle's decisions at work and in his personal life have been under scrutiny for months, and Jack's desire to mentor his son sometimes clashes with his need to hold him accountable. If Jack believes Kyle has been compromised or is hiding something, it could lead to a dramatic confrontation. Likewise, Ashley's own battles with Tucker and her shifting mental state give Jack another reason to dig for the truth. He has always tried to be the anchor of the Abbott family, but that role often requires him to confront uncomfortable facts and expose secrets his relatives would rather keep buried. What makes the storyline especially compelling is the way it taps into Jack's history. Over the years, he has been betrayed by partners, lovers, and even his own impulses. He's also orchestrated plenty of schemes himself, so he knows every trick in the book. When he starts asking questions, it's not just idle curiosity. It's a tactical process designed to smoke out lies and weaknesses. Upcoming episodes could show Jack quietly gathering evidence, playing a long game, and setting up a dramatic reveal at a board meeting or a family dinner. The suspense lies in not knowing exactly who or what he's targeting until the pieces fall into place. This arc also provides an opportunity to explore Jack's relationships with people outside the Abbott inner circle. He's always had a complex dynamic with Phyllis, who could be both a co-conspirator and a thorn in his side. If Phyllis becomes involved in whatever mystery Jack is probing, their shared history could reignite old sparks or old tensions. Similarly, Jack's wary respect for Victor Newman means that any plotline involving Newman Enterprises or Victor's children could pull Jack into a corporate war with personal stakes. Spoilers tease that Victor's recent moves may intersect with Jack's investigation, setting up another round of the classic Newman-Abbott rivalry. Fans online are already speculating wildly about what Jack's questions could uncover. Some believe he'll expose a mole at jabot planted by a rival. Others think he's about to discover a secret alliance between Diane and another power player. A few even wonder if Jack himself might be setting a trap not just for his enemies, but for members of his own family, to teach them a lesson about loyalty. This guessing game is part of the fun, and it underscores how central Jack is to the show's larger narrative machinery. Visually and tonally, Y&R excels at portraying Jack sleuthing through understated but tense scenes. Quiet conversations, late-night phone calls, a file left open on a desk, just long enough for camera to linger. When the answers finally come, they usually explode in dramatic boardroom showdowns or emotional family confrontations. Viewers can expect the same slow-burn suspense here, with each episode adding a piece to the puzzle until Jack either exposes a culprit or is blindsided by an even bigger twist. No matter how the specifics play out, the coming weeks promise to show Jack Abbott at his best. Smart, principled but shrewd, a man who can love fiercely yet strike hard when threatened. His questions are not just about facts. They're about trust, legacy, and the kind of family and company he wants to leave behind. As he digs deeper, Jack may uncover not only the answers he seeks, but also truths about himself and the people he cares about, setting up ripple effects that will carry Y&R into its next big chapter. The young and the restless spoilers make it clear that when Jack Abbott has questions, Genoa City should be on alert. Every time this character shifts from reactive to proactive, storylines accelerate, secrets crumble, and power dynamics change. Whether he's confronting a corporate spy, a romantic partner's hidden agenda, or a family member's betrayal, Jack's determination to get to the bottom of things will drive the drama. Viewers can look forward to intrigue, confrontation, and perhaps even redemption, as Jack once again proves why he's one of daytime's most enduring and compelling leading men. Phyllis Summers' unsolicited advice. Speaking of, Phyllis will give Sally some unwanted advice. But will these words of wisdom come from the heart, or is it a way for Phyllis to exert her years of experience and make Sally feel as if she's a little fish playing in a big pond? It doesn't get any more massive than working with the Aristotle Dumas, so Sally may feel like she's out her element. Then again, if Sally doesn't want to be a part of things and doesn't want Billy to engage, Red's advice to her might be to stay out of it. The young and the restless spoilers tease that Phyllis Summers is once again inserting herself into situations where her opinion may be both unwelcome and transformative, setting the stage for another round of high-stakes drama in Genoa City. Michelle Stafford's fiery portrayal has always made Phyllis one of the most compelling figures on daytime television, a character whose sharp instincts and sharper tongue can cut through hypocrisy or create chaos depending on her mood. Her unsolicited advice has often been the spark that ignites new conflicts or accelerates simmering tensions, and upcoming episodes suggest she's about to cross that line yet again. Whether motivated by genuine concern, a desire to control the narrative, or a need to prove she's still the smartest person in the room, Phyllis's words will carry weight and consequences. Viewers know that Phyllis rarely sits on the sidelines when someone she cares about seems to be making a mistake. That protective streak has been at the heart of many of her storylines, but it also has a destructive side. Spoilers indicate that she will soon offer pointed guidance to more than one key player, including her children and some unlikely allies, raising questions about whether she's genuinely trying to help or strategically positioning herself for future leverage. In Genoa City, even heartfelt advice can be a move in a larger chess game, and Phyllis is one of its most seasoned players. Her unsolicited counsel could affect business deals, romantic entanglements, and long-buried rivalries all at once. The situation with Summer and Daniel is likely to be one arena where Phyllis's advice becomes controversial. She has always been a fiercely involved mother, but her tendency to meddle in her children's personal and professional choices has caused friction. With Summer navigating her own complicated relationships and Daniel trying to redefine his path, Phyllis's insistence on offering direction could backfire. Spoilers hint at a heated confrontation in which one of her children finally pushes back, forcing Phyllis to reckon with whether she's guiding them or undermining their independence. This theme of parental interference resonates with viewers who have watched her repeat the pattern over decades of storylines. Phyllis's interactions with the Newmans and the Abbotts also provide fertile ground for unsolicited advice. She has history with Nick, rivalry with Sharon, complicated business ties to Jack and Diane, and shifting alliances with power players like Victor and Victoria. Each of these relationships gives her opportunities to drop pointed observations or warnings that may be more self-serving than altruistic. In particular, her ongoing tension with Diane Jenkins is a flashpoint. If Phyllis starts telling Jack how to handle Diane or Jabot, it could reignite old animosities and even threaten the fragile peace she's been trying to rebuild with Jack. Fans online are already speculating that her latest bout of advice-giving may be the catalyst for another Abbott Summers showdown. What makes this storyline compelling is how it blurs the line between manipulation and mentorship. Phyllis truly believes she knows what's best, and sometimes she's right. Her ability to see through deception has exposed many villains and saved her loved ones from disaster. Yet her compulsion to speak up even when not asked can erode trust and alienate allies. Upcoming episodes are expected to show both sides of this dynamic, with Phyllis simultaneously solving problems and creating new ones. The tension lies in watching her try to control the fallout, while refusing to rein in her instincts. Her business ventures add another layer. Phyllis has reinvented herself many times, moving between hotelier, hacker, corporate executive, and schemer. When she gives advice on corporate strategy or warns someone about a deal, it's hard to tell whether she's acting as a concerned friend or a savvy operator, setting the stage for her own next move. Spoilers suggest she may soon insert herself into a high-profile project or negotiation, offering help that will shift the power dynamics and put her back in the center of Genoa City's business scene. Whether this gambit succeeds or blows up could define her next major arc. Social media buzz reflects how polarizing Phyllis's unsolicited advice has become among fans. Some admire her boldness and see her as the only character willing to tell uncomfortable truths. Others view her as a meddler who needs to focus on her own life before criticizing others. This divide mirrors the reactions of characters within the show, creating a meta-conversation that fuels interest in her next moves. YNR's writers seem to be leaning into this tension, crafting scenes that let Phyllis deliver cutting one-liners and heartfelt pleas in the same breath, keeping viewers guessing about her true motives. The ripple effect of her advice could extend beyond immediate relationships. If Phyllis tips off a rival about a secret she's discovered or warns an enemy in a way that sabotages a friend, she could find herself in the middle of a new corporate war or personal vendetta. Her history with Victor, Nikki, Chelsea, and Adam means she had potential leverage in multiple storylines. Each piece of counsel she offers may be a clue to her larger strategy, or simply another instance of her acting on impulse and dealing with the consequences later. Either way, the upcoming weeks promise a mix of suspense, humor, and emotional fireworks. This arc also allows the show to explore Phyllis's vulnerabilities. Underneath her bravado is a woman who craves connection and validation, who fears losing relevance and being shut out of lives she has helped shape. By giving advice, she stays involved. By staying involved, she feels necessary. If the people around her reject her guidance, she may be forced to confront feelings of isolation and reconsider her approach. Spoilers hint at scenes where Phyllis, alone after a confrontation, reflects on whether she's pushing too hard. Such moments of introspection can deepen the character and give Michelle Stafford rich material to play. Ultimately, Phyllis Summers' unsolicited advice is a vehicle for both plot advancement and character study. It sets up conflicts that will reverberate through multiple storylines, from family drama to boardroom battles. It also highlights the dual nature of a woman, who can be both savior and saboteur, often in the same scene. As Genoa City braces for her next round of pronouncements, viewers can look forward to explosive confrontations, unexpected alliances, and perhaps even some overdue self-awareness. Whether her guidance leads to triumph or tragedy, one thing is clear. When Phyllis Summers speaks her mind, the ripple effects are never small. The young and the restless thrives on characters like Phyllis, who blur the lines between hero and anti-hero, truth-teller and manipulator. In the coming episodes, her unsolicited advice will likely act as a catalyst for some of the show's biggest twists, pushing other characters to make decisions they might not otherwise make, and revealing hidden motives in the process. Fans should prepare for drama, wit, and the kind of moral gray areas that make daytime television irresistible. In Genoa City, advice is never just advice, and when it comes from Phyllis Summers, it can change everything. Nick Newman shares a secret. Lastly, the young and the restless spoilers for Thursday note that Nick Newman, Joshua Morrow, will share a secret with Sharon Newman, Sharon Case. Is this about Kane's AI plan or something else? Schick is on the cusp of a reunion. So could Nick's secret be about the feelings he has for Sharon? Fans will have to tune in to find out.